Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is another post-match analysis of a Chelsea game, which is the Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest game. Right, so that I will not just talk off points, I wrote notes down or highlights or pointers so that I will not just be rambling. Go straight into it. The lineup, I will have it somewhere around here so that you can see, which I already know you'd have seen. But yeah, Mendy in goal, and that's what part of the things I want to talk about. Like, so as you are seeing it, I'm just gonna tell you what I felt when I saw it. I have not had the most excitement about watching Chelsea's games for a while, so maybe that's why like some of my videos have lacked passion and all of that, and they have been shorter than usual, right? But don't worry, after that win last week, I was just like, okay, there's hope in all this darkness. There's a little hope. There's a little candle somewhere that is lit, that can become something much bigger. So I was surprised to see that Mendy was in goal for us today, which I was not upset about until the game progressed. I wasn't upset about Mendy being in goal. I was like, it's even good. Like, Lampard is trying to like give everybody a chance to show themselves, maybe for the new coach more than like for him, because he's not going to be here next season. So yeah, then I have no big complaints about the lineup until I saw the game. Like, I wasn't happy that Sterling was playing, because I just felt like he has not been adding anything for us. But I was wrong. This was before the match, what I felt before the match, but I was wrong, because the second half performance has cleared him of all charges that I was going to lay against him in this video. And I was happy to see that David Fofana, or Datro Fofana, whichever one you like to call, he was on the bench. I was like, thank God, he's not missing, he's not dead, he's alive, he's there. Thank God. Me thinking that Lampard would bring him home, even if it's 5 minutes. Nope. Lampard did not. Yeah, I was also happy to see Wesley Fofana on the bench, even though I know that knowing Lampard, he will not feature a player that is half ready. But obviously, he was fit enough to even feature, but that's not how Lampard rolls. If you're not 100% fit, he's not going to play you, no matter how much he needs you, I swear. But yeah, that's the lineup. It was a 4-3-3, his usual lineup, you know. In a way, like, we have gotten better and we have gotten worse in somehow, like, in the sense that we are now scoring goals. At least we scored 3 goals last match and scored 2. That's 5. That's the most I think we have scored in a month since like November or something. So yeah. Now I will go into the match proper. The first half, right, like we're not really playing well. I don't know, maybe because like our midfield wasn't really there. The coach was making bad passes, which led to the first goal. And like, so many people are to blame. He's to blame partly. Then the defenders not clearing the ball. Mendy not be able to really catch the ball. Like, the two of them, the one that collided into Mendy collided not enough to catch the ball. Like, now I know why I wanted Kepa to start over Mendy, just to see something different, you know. And I can't lie, even though that Kepa is not that much of a better keeper, I felt like the goals we considered today, at least the first goal, we might not have considered the first goal if it was Kepa, but that second goal, 50-50. Some days he will keep it, some days he will not. So we need a new goalkeeper. Bottom line, we need a new goalkeeper, because our players today kind of tried. Surely when Kochi got injured towards the end of the first half and Mr. replaced him, like when we came back from the halftime break, like, we look better, we look sharper, we look more direct, like, we look fast. I was like, okay, we could win, but I started feeling a little better. That's why in this match I have mixed feelings. Like, some people are upset, but me, I'm kind of like, okay, like there's some form of fight in them, even though it's not all of them, but there are still some players that have fight in them, you know. So it's we're not that bad, you know. Like we're not that bad. I know we are bad. We're let me not swear, but you know, but we're not that bad. The players we have on paper, we're supposed to be beating someone like Nottingham Forest. Like, come on. I don't think we're going to beat Man U, Man City, or Newcastle. I don't think we're going to collect points in either of those matches, but Newcastle is very possible. Man U too, like, it's possible. On a good day. On a good day when their players just decide not to be sensible, we can just pull something on them, you know. That's what I'm praying for. So yeah, like I was saying, like Lustashi came on, stabilized, were fast, were more direct. Madueke really did well in this match. Like he was only the positive we're having were a lot of first half. Like most of the like ball contributions or like attacks will come from his wings. So like it was a positive thing. Like some people have said if Modric was on the pitch, like two of them combining, we could have gotten something better out of this game, but we'll never know now. We'll never know, you know. But my issue with Madueke is that he sometimes dribbles a little too much. Him and Felix, like at this point, you have dribbled past two or three defenders or opponent players. Like pass the ball, cause before Nottingham Forest scored their second goal, we had one other like charge, and he was the one with the ball. He had already passed like two or three players. Just pass it. Like he did not pass it. That's how the chance went, and not too long after they collected the ball, there was a second goal. Like so, I don't know. Like when I finish, I'll rate each player over 10. What I think. So yeah, Felix also like was positive in this game considering how he has been playing in previous games. He was a bit positive today. Like he had, I know some people will feel otherwise, but the little I watched on notice, I think he was a bit positive. Like for a player that might not be here next season, like he doesn't have to care. I'm not saying that like we're not paying money, but like he can act like a ZH or an Aubameyang that just act like they don't care that they will not be here next season and all of that. But at least he puts in some fight, even though it almost cost us the game by almost collecting a red card. Thank God that referee did not even think of doing it, because if he had even given the red card and then VAR checked it, VAR might not have, even though it didn't touch him, but they will say the intent behind it, because when he kicked that ball, I'm sure he had it in mind to hit the Nottingham Forest boy, but he missed and he hit Gallagher instead. So it looked like he was just trying to clear the ball or something. But we're not in his mind, so we'll not know. We wouldn't know. Like I was saying, Sterling was frustrating me in this match because like he was missing chances. Him and Gallagher, sometimes Gallagher has me stressed. Like you have to give him props for his energy and not giving up, but he used to spoil the ball a lot. Like his passes or final touches, sometimes I'm just like where's your intelligence? Like are you even seeing, are you playing this ball with your eyes? Like but I like his spirit. Like he can give you 110% energy from first minute to the 90th minute, and I feel like that's the reason why Lampard plays him, because a lot of players don't give off that vibe, even though he's not adding much. But I feel like maybe under a better coach he might develop better, because in Crystal Palace under Vieira, like he looked decent. So like I feel he could get better growth, and under a better manager like maybe Pochettino, we can see a different Gallagher. That's why I'm kind of 50-50 on selling him, even though he will be one of the easiest players to sell. I'm not too sure about letting him go. That's just what I think. So Lampard too, like we're looking for a win. We're looking for a win, and you bring on Ziyech and have it. I guess that it worked in the last match, but does not mean it's working this match. Like I won't feel like Ziyech added more Ziyech. He added more to the game than Havertz when they came on. Like his crosses, like disturbing the opponents on that wing. Like he added something, he tried. For those few minutes he was on, like I noticed his presence. Unlike Havertz, it's only when like balls were being crossed or he was playing, or when like there was plays in the box, in the opponent box, that I noticed the man. And that's typical Havertz. So like I don't know. It's like removing another flair player for another flair player. Cause like removing Felix for, I'm not sure like you remove Felix for Havertz, but I'm just saying that like Felix and Havertz but I mean they might not have the same player profile, but they kind of give up the same vibe, if you know what I mean. Like obviously Havertz cannot dribble like Felix, but I don't know, they both give up that flair, like trying to tap too much or do some kind like fancy way of scoring a goal or fancy way of doing things, which is what Felix gives up, and it doesn't always work out for the two of them. Maybe it works out better for Felix than Havertz, but Havertz has more important goals than Felix, so here and there, here and there, here and there. But I've come to the end of it, but I'm not going to rate players that played today. Mendy 4/10, because those two goals he could have done better. He could have done better. I don't hear excuses. He's not the only one to blame for those goals, but he could have done better. Like your goalkeeper is supposed to be that little inch of chance to save the team, which what Nottingham Forest keeper did for, I can't remember his name, what he did for Nottingham Forest today. Like he kept them in the game, gave them the job, because even as much as we didn't have that much chances, but if he was Mendy, they would have considered like 3 or 4. But yeah. So Mendy 4/10. Chalaba too, like I don't know. His wing was not looking nice. Even though like Awoni was not playing on his wing, I think. He was playing on Badiashu's wing. Yep. Chalaba 5. Thiago Silva 7. Badiashu 4. Lewis Hall 7. Gallagher 6.5. Enzo 7. Kovacic, based off of only his first, obviously he was only in the first half, so that's like what, 4 or 3. 3.5. Madueke 7.5. Joao Felix 6.5. Sterling, like I said, just because he scored those goals and his second half performances were way better than his first half, I'll give him an 8. The goals and his addition, 8. I'll give him an 8. The people that came on, Loftus-Cheek, Havertz, and Zay. Loftus-Cheek, I will give Loftus-Cheek a 7 also. Havertz 4.5. Zayich 5. Yeah guys, so that's the end of my video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you have come to this point in the video, please don't forget to like I said, share, subscribe, support your girl, I would really appreciate it. Okay, bye guys.